Hey, beautiful. I'm Holly Doherty, sculptor of self-worth at rediscoverradiance.com. I help you to love yourself, be yourself, and really standing for the amazing masterpiece that you were created to be. To chip away all the layers of lies that you were taught to believe, the way you were taught to see yourself, and to really see yourself the way you were created, so you have more confidence and more fulfillment and more success in your life and business. I have been hearing so much about stories lately, and it's probably because, for one thing, I finished the first draft of my memoir, and it's with my editor and publisher, and you know, the whole time writing this memoir, I kept hearing my book writing mentor and best-selling strategist, Kim Eldridge of New Frontier Books, I kept hearing her say, tell your story, tell stories, don't be boring, tell stories. So today I wanted to talk about our inner beauty, self-love, and the stories that we tell ourselves. A couple of years ago, gosh, a long time ago now, I think, I signed up as a beauty consultant with one of the top direct marketing cosmetic companies out there. And it's something that I had wanted to do for quite a while, and I put it off because, to be totally honest with you, at the time, I didn't feel worthy. You know, I thought to be a beauty consultant, you had to be pretty beautiful. And I did not feel that. I felt anything but beautiful. See, I told myself this story that was false. And it held me back from doing something that I actually, once I got the confidence to do it, I actually really enjoyed it. And what I enjoyed the most is that I realized that I wasn't just selling lipstick, foundation, skincare. I was in it. My purpose in that business was really to help women see their inner beauty and match their outer beauty with the inner beauty that they already had. The problem that I ran into is that so many women didn't see their inner beauty. They told themselves kind of the same story that I did. You know, I'm not model perfect. I'm not, you know, you name the celebrity, right? Kim Kardashian, Jennifer Aniston, fill in the blank. I'm not beautiful. I'm just me. And it's such a lie. And we hold ourselves back from so many opportunities because we don't feel good enough, because we tell ourselves these stories that we're not enough. You know, I've heard a couple of people talking, you know, in Facebook groups and these business groups I'm a part of, pretty consistently, people will post things like, what words and phrases really irritate you? What words and phrases are overused? And invariably, someone will say, when someone opens, you know, starts an email or a podcast or a video with, hey, beautiful, because it feels insincere. And I just wait. And I start every email, almost every video, with, hey, beautiful, because I see your inner beauty. I see it. And I want you to see it too. And you're beautiful on the outside as well. You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Perfect doesn't mean flawless. Perfect means being the person that you were created to be, just the way you were created to be. Asymmetries, freckles, bags under the eyes, whatever it is, you are beautiful the way you are. So we need to stop telling ourselves these stories about how we're not good enough because we're not perfect. You are perfect because you were created not flawless. You were created just the way you were meant to be. And I want that to be the story that you tell yourself from now on. You are perfect because you were created exactly the way you were meant to be. Now, does that mean that we don't have flaws? That we don't have things that we can work on, weaknesses and shortcomings? Of course it doesn't mean that. We all have weaknesses. We all have things we need to work on. Good grading. My daughter will tell you I am like the least patient person in the world. All right? We homeschool and everyone says, oh my goodness, you must have so much patience to homeschool. And I just look at my daughter and she's like, yeah, no. No patience, not one of my strong suits. I'm working on it, right? But you can't hate yourself into change. The only way to create permanent, lasting change is to love yourself, to love every bit of yourself, even the parts that aren't fit to print in your bio. Love your strengths, love your weaknesses, love your flaws. It doesn't mean that you can't work on them or that you shouldn't grow. We all have growth edges, right? We all have areas where we want to improve. Maybe you want to improve your eating habits or your sleep habits or your self-care, or in my case, my patience, right? Perfect doesn't mean that you're flawless. But pay attention to the stories you tell yourself. Are they stories that empower you? Are they stories that give you confidence? Are they stories that allow you to be you and to stand in the person you were created to be? If not, then I invite you to talk with me. You can get on my calendar. You can find the link at rediscoverradiance.com. There's a link up at the top that says Work with Holly, and we can have a discussion about how I can help you and support you in your journey to greater self-love and greater confidence. Until next time, stay beautiful. Tell yourself amazing, empowering, true, and loving stories because you're worth it. See you later.